Welcome back everyone. iOS 14.0.1 just got released and we're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 8. Now, pretty much this was a pretty big update I think in terms of a stability standpoint. It wasn't a crazy big update in terms of features or anything. So if you're expecting to get like a ton of features added, it's not going to happen in this update. Maybe on like a 14.1 release or 14.2 release, maybe we'll get some bigger versions of, widgets or whatever, who knows. But as of right now, it's just a stability update, which is exactly what we need. Now, I did take a screenshot of how big this update was, and on my iPhone 8, it was about 175.2 megabytes. So definitely not a humongous update, not like an iOS 14 update, but not a, I mean, this is a small one. It's not like a 30 megabyte one, but make sure you have a couple hundred megabytes saved on your device before you go and update. Again, do a backup and everything. But what this update pretty much brings are some stability improvements. So first of all, there was an issue on the iPhone 7 and 7 Pluses where for some reason their camera previews wasn't working properly. So if they were taking photos, and I think it's like the camera preview down here. So apparently maybe that wasn't being shown or whatever else the camera preview is. Apparently there was something that was preventing it, but on those specific devices, it'll go ahead and be fixed. And maybe if other iPhones were affected, it'll probably be fixed there too. There was also another issue, for some reason, I don't know why this happened, but on the default browsers and default mail apps. So you can go in the settings and change it. I already have, videos on how to fix that. Pretty much there was an issue with that where if you restarted your device and you went back in and you opened a link or whatever, it would automatically default back into Safari, so defeating the whole purpose. But now that is actually fixed, so that is not a problem anymore, thank God. That was something that was really weird. I don't know why that happened in the first place, but it is actually fixed now, which is a really, really cool thing. So those are the two main issues. There were some other things. Sometimes if you're sending a mail out to some people, apparently, there could be lost in translation, it wouldn't send properly or whatever. But now that is fixed too. So whether you were sending it a mail or Gmail, it'll now actually send, which is cool. And there was another issue with iOS 14 that actually happens with almost every single first release of a software, like iOS 13, iOS 12. Pretty much people were having Wi-Fi issues. So Wi-Fi just wasn't being connected to the devices. You can connect to it, maybe you wouldn't be able to open up websites or whatever, but now that is actually fixed now too, which is another huge thing. So these updates just keep getting better and better. And what I can definitely tell you is that throughout iOS 14, it's not going to be the craziest stable version, but it's going to get better over time. Now I did run a benchmark, and I don't know where my benchmark app is. And this is the score that I'm getting now. So 896 as my single core score and 1291 for my multi-core score. So this is pretty decent scoring in my opinion. It's less than my iPhone 7 though, which is weird. Now the previous version of scores I got was 919 as my single core score and 1548 as my multi-core score. So like I said before, I mean the iPhone 7 was getting higher than my current score. The last scores were also higher here on I think the standard iOS 14. So it is what it is. It's not a crazy big deal though, so keep that in mind. But this is more stable, so maybe it'll get slow over time, but at least it'll get more and more stable. So if you're on iOS 13, I mean, you can go ahead and update now too. It's getting more stable. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another update next week. But like I said before, you're almost always best staying on iOS 13.7 as of right now and just waiting until iOS 14 is perfect, but it's never going to be perfect. So updating now I think is perfectly fine. Just make sure you do a backup. That's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.